Tit for tat. Kasinath was an eminent Pandit of Kanakapura. Once he had to go to Kantapura. The route was through a jungle. There was a proper footpath, but he did not want to attempt a journey all alone. He thought he would go by horse cart, though it would have meant a roundabout way. Bangaru owned a horse cart. Kasinath decided to engage him. The cart could carry 5 passengers. So he told Kasinath that he should have at least 4 paying passengers to earn some income. He would not take the vehicle out for just 1 passenger. Fortunately, the day Kasinath wanted to travel, there were 3 more passengers wanting to go to Kantapura. When Bangaru brought the carriage to Kasinath's house, the other 3 were already inside. Kasinath carried a trunk and a Sarahi. Bangaru made space for the trunk beneath the vehicle where he had kept the grass and other eats for the horse. Kasinath got into the cart with the Sarahi. Chandraswami and Rudramurti sat behind the driver, while Parameshwar sat next to Kasinath. After some time, Kasinath wished to stretch his legs. As he did so, his leg touched the box Parameshwar had kept by his side. In fact, Kasinath even tried to push the box a little with his leg. Its owner did not quite approve of all this exercise. Hey Pandit, he cautioned Kasinath. The box contains an idol. Please don't show irreverence to it. Kasinath folded his hands to show respect to the sacred contents inside. He then crossed his legs as before, but he could not continue in that posture for long. Sir, please move the box to your side. Then I will be able to stretch my legs. All of you are stretching your legs. My legs pain when I sit cross-legged. Parameshwar did not move the box to his side. I can't do as you wish. The box contains precious articles. It must be in my full view. In fact, he pushed it a little more towards Kasinath, who then leaned on it. Sir, there are some glass items inside. If you lean like that, they may break, said Parameshwar. What kind of box is this? Kasinath protested. Is it made of mat? But it's hardwood and nothing will happen to the contents. The glass items are on top of the box, and if you lean hard, they will all break into pieces. The man looked suspiciously at Kasinath and continued. When people travel together, nobody should cause discomfort to others. Aren't you aware of the simple manners? That's what I am also saying. Kasinath tried to defend himself. You are well aware that your box does not allow me to stretch my legs. Why do you carry it inside the cart? That was not good manners on your part. As the box contains precious items, it must remain with me, explained Parameshwar. It cannot be kept anywhere else. Suppose it was another passenger instead of my box, would you have stretched your legs to his lap? So imagine that you are traveling with a 4th passenger. You may have a point there, agreed Kasinath, but he argued. It is a box and not a passenger. You can very well keep it on your lap. Parameshwar remained silent. Kasinath thought that there was no point in continuing the argument, so he too kept quiet for some time. A while later, Parameshwar pulled out a cigarette from his pocket and held it between his lips. He felt for a matchbox in his pocket. He had forgotten to keep one. He asked the others. None of them carried a matchbox with him. Some time later, Kasinath felt thirsty. He wanted to drink water from the pot. But the cart was moving fast and he was afraid he might spill the water inside the vehicle. Bangaru, please stop the cart for a minute. I would like to drink some water. Parameshwar objected. No, you can't stop. I'm in a hurry to reach Kantapura. He won't die if he doesn't drink a drop of water. I'm not able to light my cigarette and I too am feeling bad. Let him suppress his thirst. Kasinath was by now very angry. He wanted to teach him a lesson. They went past a person on the road who was smoking a cigarette. Kasinath turned to Parameshwar. You can light your cigarette now. Parameshwar was happy. Bangaru, stop the vehicle. Let me light my cigarette. Turning to Kasinath, he said, Pandit ji, you may drink water now. By that time, I shall come back after lighting my cigarette. Why, you can even get out of the vehicle and stretch your legs. Bangaru stopped the vehicle. Parameshwar got down to approach the passerby. Kasinath too got out of the cart. He drank some water. The man on the road recognized Kasinath dropping his cigarette and greeted Kasinath with great respect. Did you throw away your cigarette? In fact, we stopped the vehicle so that my friend here could light his cigarette. Parmeshwar heard the conversation. No, I don't want to pick up the cigarette from the road. I would better go without a smoke. He then climbed the cart. Kasinath too got in and the vehicle proceeded on its journey. Sorry, you couldn't smoke, but thanks to you, I could take a drink, said Kasinath. After some time, a procession came their way. A man in the center was holding a lighted lamp. You may stop the vehicle and go and light your cigarette now, said Kasinath. Bangaru, please stop the vehicle. Let me light my cigarette. Parmeshwar alighted from the cart with a wide smile on his face. He went near the procession and asked someone, could I light my cigarette from the lamp? The man looked horrified. Light a cigarette from a sacred lamp? This is a temple procession and we are carrying our Devi's idol. Sorry, I didn't know, said Parmeshwar and went back to the cart. They had not gone far when they came across another procession. Parmeshwar had the vehicle stopped. He went up to the man who was in front of the procession carrying a lamp inside a small pot. Parmeshwar suddenly realized that it was a funeral procession. He did not want to cut a sorry figure a second time. So he coolly retraced his steps and joined the cart. Why? What happened? Queried Kasinath. Oh, that was a funeral procession, answered Parmeshwar and fell silent. But not for long, because he saw a man on the wayside roasting something. He stopped the vehicle again and got out. I hope you will be lucky at least now, remarked Kasinath. Parmeshwar discovered that the man was roasting meat. He could not stand the smell, so he almost ran back to the cart. When Kasinath found out what had made Parmeshwar rush back, he consoled him. Don't worry, you will be able to light your cigarette as we go along. The cart moved on once again. Suddenly, a passerby recognized Kasinath and stopped the vehicle and greeted the Pandit with great respect. He spoke to the man for a little while. Before he took leave of him, Kasinath asked him, by the way, do you have a matchbox? My friend here has been wanting to light his cigarette very badly. The man fished out a matchbox and gave it to him. Let him keep it, I shall get another one. The cart moved forward and Kasinath handed the matchbox to Parmeshwar. However, when he was about to light the cigarette, Kasinath objected. I don't like the smell of cigarette smoke. Please don't light it. Is that so? Said Parmeshwar. But you didn't tell me till now. All right, we will stop the vehicle. I will take a puff or two and then join you all in a minute. That's not at all possible, remarked Kasinath. Even now we are late. I must reach Kantapura before the auspicious time starts. We cannot stop on the way for little things. But we did stop the vehicle so that you could drink water, didn't we? Parmeshwar argued. Yes, we did. But it was you who stopped the vehicle to light your cigarette, responded Kasinath. You yourself said no one should cause inconvenience to his co-passengers. Now you are breaking the same rule. If you don't smoke, you are not going to die the next moment. The others in the vehicle laughed aloud. Parmeshwar dropped his head in shame and remained silent till they reached Kantapura. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Do provide your feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for listening.